be able to see me today. For those of you who were here yesterday and I blacked out for a while and you still hung out for the readings, wow, just blew me away. And I thank you for that. So today we're jumping into the pond of tarot to see what it is that we're not seeing. You are fairly convinced that someone is canceled you or put you into no contact, and in your mind, that is not correct. Your person is destined to be in your life, you feel. And honestly, I don't know if that's true, but I do know that your inner being is always, always leading you, guiding you, and putting you in a position to know what is your highest good. So as we allow the sage, the sweet aroma of sage, to rise above, carrying our worries and concerns, we bring willingness to change, willingness to adjust ourselves to what it is that is truly our dream come true. So today, hi Rakesh, welcome. Today we are pulling cards. Good morning, Sophia. We are pulling cards around what we're not seeing. What is it that your inner being wants you to know today? Okay. Now, as always, if you want a reading, we always have a gateway, and today's gateway is your favorite candy. And so, as you tell me what your favorite candy is, I will draw you a card. Now, for those of you who want more than one card, you know we have a new game we're playing. We have 3 card readings, and they are available to you when you offer a super chat or a super thanks. That is the gateway to receive 3 cards, and that's totally up to you because it is my pleasure to draw cards for you at no charge. Well, that's not quite true because, hey, Roxy, because the charge is what's your favorite candy? So, anyone who wants a reading, it definitely let me know. Now, at the bottom of our deck, look, we have the 3 of Swords. So, I do know that people that are here in this Butterfinger Midnight, that's another. I didn't send you the link, did I? My apologies. Midnight and I share some things in common, and now it's our favorite candy. Isn't that cool? But anyway, back to the cards. There is sadness, isn't there, when you are switched away from somebody that you really think that you should be in and you should be with. Okay, so Rakesh, I'm happy to draw you 3 cards. So let's see here. Let me go. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. I have to be so careful, you guys, because last time I pushed the wrong button and I went dark yesterday. So Rakesh, definitely we will put you in line for your 3 card reading. But we're going back up here and we can see that Roxy is the first to tell me her favorite candy, sour candy. I know some people love that. Me personally, my tongue kind of goes, what? But let's draw a card for Roxy. Midnight Crow is here for her 3 card reading, so grateful for that. And we will, oh, you like butterscotch? Uh-oh, well, so do I. But absolutely, I would draw the 3 cards for you. So first, Roxy, what is it that the universe has for you? What is it that you're not seeing about somebody that's in no contact? Okay, let's draw our card. Thank you guys for being here. It's Catherine at Fish Out of Water Tarot. Okay, what you're not seeing is that you have a tremendous opportunity here, my friend. What you're not seeing is that the longing that you're feeling for that person, that is all about you. Your person is behind you. They're thriving on their own. And what you're not seeing is that in this current energy, there's so much opportunity out here. And I'm sensing it's outside of your romantic life. I think it has to do with, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like there's something happening within the next 8 days or the next 8 weeks where there's going to be new connections coming in that outshine this former partnership by a long shot. That there's something coming your way that you'll think back in several months. You'll think back, wow, I can't even believe I was spending my time wondering what this person is bringing to my life. Okay, so take that in and consider that. Okay, would you, Roxy? All right, so we're going to go forward here, and then the next person is, let's see, it's, hold on, I'm going to carefully go forward. Rakesh. Rakesh will do a 3 card reading for you, but Rakesh, did you put your favorite sweet? I didn't see that. Favorite candy is Cadbury candy. Yummy, yummy. I love that too. Chocolate, anything chocolate, right? So Rakesh, let's draw 3 cards. What is it you are not seeing? For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Catherine. You're at Fish Out of Water Tarot, where we figure out how to manifest faster. The cards facilitate by showing us where things are in the way. So for Rakesh, here's your first card, and second card, and third card. I am totally down for reading 3 cards for anybody that's here. All you have to do is hit the thanks super chat or thank you as a tribute, and I am tickled to do that for you. So Rakesh, let's see what your cards are. So we have the King of Swords. We have the Devil. I always love when the devil shows up in a reading. I really do. Some people go, well, Catherine, how can the devil be a positive card? Oh my goodness, the devil is a mostly positive card because it helps us understand where the limitations are. What mindset is holding you captive? Okay, I want to make sure. Oh, yes, excellent. All right. So, Rakesh, there is a part of you that wants mastery. There's a part of you that wants to overcome your doubts, your fears, and the things that are holding you back. The King of Swords is a master of their thinking. You may be a person who overthinks and overanalyzes. Here's a bat here, and they move quickly and suddenly, and they're always chasing insects, but they're also blind. So a part of you has been blind to how much your thoughts are controlling you. Okay. So the King of Swords shows mastery, that now you can have full sight. I look at this dragonfly. Did you know that the dragonfly can see 365 degrees? Something about how their eyeballs are created, yes, they have itty bitty eyeballs, but something about how their eyeballs are created, they have perfect vision in all directions. So this card is your secret heart, Rakesh. It's the part of you you're not aware of. It's so tempting to keep reaching to others to fill your heart. It's so tempting, isn't it? But look at this figure in the corner. Can you see it? It's a puppet on a string. Your current thoughts, because there's some blindness going on, your current thoughts are pulling you like a magnet into thinking that other people have your answers, particularly a soulmate. There's a mistaken belief that there's one human who is your person. That belief is controlling your life. Because the truth is, Rakesh, see this is beautiful group of friends. See how close they are. Notice that they have turned away because they're focused on their stars. They're focused on their hopes, their dreams, and they share it with one another. So you're feeling that there's just one person that is your soulmate. And Rakesh, I'm so glad to be doing this reading because, quite frankly, I think you're not alone. And I think a lot of people who will hear this reading will resonate with that. So the universe is showing that you must get mastery over your own thoughts. And it's important to realize there are many humans right in your world right now, within 10 miles of your house, Rakesh, or 10 kilometers. But there are people right there who need you. I just met a new neighbor. Her husband passed away a year ago. She is 91 years old, and she could be my mom. My mom is gone now, and I'm so aware that this stranger who just came into my life can offer me something a soulmate never could, because we are intended to be in community. So, Rakesh, do what you can to remove the blinders and get mastery over your thoughts. Step away from the idea there's just one human, I don't care how good looking they are, and embrace what you're needing, which is camaraderie, friendship with like hearted humans. Wow, powerful reading for you, Rakesh. Thank you for getting your 3 card reading. And anybody, now don't get jealous. You can have a 3 card reading of your own, but I'm happy to read 1 card at a time for sure. So next we have our wonderful Midnight Crow. Hi, Midnight. Let's do, Roxy is here for a 3 card. Absolutely love, love, love it. Thank you guys. So going in order here, Midnight Crow. So what is it that you're not seeing? My thanks, you guys, for using my channel for your purposes. Whatever you need, I am here. I'm also available for full readings, and I invite you. That's a 45-minute video created just for you. You can read all about it at manifestfaster.com, and I do offer half off for any first-time clients. Okay, so let me move that aside, and we're going to go to Midnight Crow. Okay, Midnight. What's your 3 cards here? And I'm sensing this one. Okay, Midnight, let's take a peek. Those of you who are watching and listening along, don't be surprised if these messages resonate with you. Have you ever wondered how that's possible? That you could actually have a reading from somebody else's reading that's a stranger to you? That used to really make me go crazy, but now I understand. Birds of a feather flock together, and there's no question that we're supposed to be together on this reading today. Yesterday I went black and my camera went off and I was going to quit. And you guys were like, no, no, keep going. And so y'all stayed with me while I read cards that you couldn't see. Do you know how much that meant to me? If I could use my hands to hug you right now, I would do that. So, Midnight, ah, let's consider, what do we have for Midnight Crow? First of all, the crows are showing up. Isn't that nice? So the crows here are indicating that you're trying to make a decision. Okay. And for you, Midnight, it might not be about a relationship. This might be about a move, a career. And it's true that what you're not seeing opens a broad category, but a lot of the people that are attracted to my work are using a lot of energy on their exes. They are either worried about them, they're worried of what's happened with them, and it's like their ex continually comes back to their mind and they're focused on them. The people in my life, which are former friends, some family members that are out of contact, I can start to feel sorry for myself. I can start to worry. And that's what these crows are doing. Imagine a crow at either ear, caw, caw, caw. It would be awful, right? How could you think straight? So let's take a deep look at what might be behind this choice that you're looking at. So, Page of Wands, the Page of Wands, look at the difference in energy, Midnight. Okay, and everyone else who's watching, can you see? This is why I love this deck. It's called the Light Seers deck. Murphy, darling, Murphy, come over here. Sorry about that. But the energy difference in in the art, Chris Ann's beautiful cards that show so much. Now Murphy is growling behind me. And so Midnight, I don't take anything for granted. I think there's a part of you that's saying, take off the damn blindfold, turn around, walk on the path that you're on. Okay. I think there's a part of you that's critical. Do you have a shadow that's criticizing you from the inside, my dear Midnight? Well, look at here. Another part of you wants freedom. Another part of you knows that you're ready. Look at this energetic portal. Only you can walk through this portal. You're ready to leave something behind. You're tired of carrying a burden. Sometimes I look at this as a needle and this thread that's trying to thread into that needle. The only way that you're going to be able to nurture your career and your love life, to nurture it, is to make the choice to turn away from your worry. Now, in the description box, there's something I nicknamed the worry cure. It's free of charge, it's a technique I created. It will give you directions on how to turn around because you do need to release yourself. She could untie that blindfold, right? She could wave her arms and create distance between her and those nagging crows. But you are the one that needs to make the choice. Look at all the gold behind her. Gold and yellow are colors of extreme abundance in the tarot. So whenever gold shows up, our heart should go pitter pat. Do you see any gold there? No. That's because there is no benefit to worry and doubt. Now, there is something that you're gestating. Look at the gold, it carries through. Don't mind the gender, it's just the energy. But as you look at this gardener, who is shining light. Can you see the light? That's the love. It's self love to appreciate that you're gestating. Your new romance is there. See, that's the green. Your new romance is there. There's a new relationships with your family of origin, and there is plenty of financial know how in gestation, not ready for prime time. Okay, midnight? So, as you absorb the truth of this reading, know that you are the one that holds the power to let go of what's bothering you and turn around, walking on the path that is ahead of you. Okay, wonderful reading. And you know what, Midnight? I thank you for this message because I'm sure there are others who need to see that message as much as you. Okay, so Roxy is next, and thank you, Roxy, for the super chat. I love it. Hi, Ghost Host. We will be going forward with our one card readings, as is all you need to do. The gateway today is to tell me your favorite candy, and I'll be there for you. But right now, I do give priority to my super chats because of the gift that they give to me, and then I gift them with their 3 card reading. Okay. All right. Oh, Roxy, you are the best. Midnight Crow, I love the fact that the readings are hard to hear because a lot of times it is difficult to deal with why we are stuck. But the reality is that's why I love the cards so much because they do show, they illustrate not only what's the block, but they also illustrate what is the hope. Now, I do tapping. And Roxy, you've experienced the tapping. Many of the people who are in my community, I have a private community on WhatsApp, and Midnight, I know that you've asked for your invitation. I'm so swamped, but I will get it to you today. But you can learn real techniques that will remove fear and doubt. I promise. It's worked for me. I've used it over 20 years now, tapping. So do come back and I'll tell more about it. My dear Roxy, I love doing 3 card reading for you. Thank you for the thank you. And the rest of you that are waiting, just add your favorite candy, and I'm going to do as many readings today as I can. All right, so Roxy, let's see what we have for you. Ooh, love this card for you, my dear Roxy. Love this card. Excellent. Okay, what you're not seeing, my friend, is even though you're not aware of it, oh my gosh, all right, girl, let's all take a deep breath. A pair of kings and a page. Um, the very first thing I think about is poker, where a pair has high value in some card games, right? A pair. But in this reading, anytime we are at the king in tarot, it's showing a level of mastery. And so, what you're not seeing, my dear, dear Roxy, this is so exciting. I couldn't be more thrilled for you. Right now, you are in a position of great learning. You are learning how to release, aren't you? You're learning how to let go of things that you do not want to let go of. The Page of Cups is eager, eager to learn, eager to do what it takes to make sure that that thing in the past does not happen again. This page is determined to learn the lesson that has been taught in the last circumstance, which for you, Roxy, I believe is your last relationship. I believe that what you're not seeing is there's a part of you that's supporting you stronger than you think. When you question yourself and you think, what will I do next? What is best for me? Should I work on my relationships? Should I work on my manifesting power? So here's the mastery of emotions. That's the head of your card. Down here is the mastery of manifesting, the mastery of anchoring yourself into your passion, to understand that the universe has your back, right? And so these two kings what are here to promise you that mastery is on its way. When you do come out of certain relationships, even our childhood relationships, the way we were raised, the values of our family of origin. You may have some difficulty with your own dad where you want to be close, but you can't be fully open because your dad would go manifesting. What the heck are you talking about? Manifesting. And many of the olders in our families, even my own brothers, who, they don't understand this world. And so they don't jump in to say, hey, Catherine, do you want to talk about manifesting today? No, I don't get that from my family. That's part of why I love being here with you guys, because you're into it, right? So, Roxy, what you're seeing is that you're needing to give up, surrender some of your old beliefs about love, this cup, right? You want to have a new belief. Look how much bigger and bolder this cup is. You want to be able to release yourself from false ideas. Can pigs fly? Of course not. But if you're creating a fantasy in your mind of what's possible for you, it'll come at the same time pigs fly. So you're needing to give up fantasy manifestation. You don't want to try to manifest something that can't fly. And needing to let go is always difficult. Now, there's one of my shorts today that I released. It's called "It's a Magical Day, a Magical Time." It's magical to release. It's magical to surrender. Okay, and then let's look down here. In your future, it's called foreshadowing. There's an invisible coupling going on. And see the hands, and in the center of the hands is new life. The universe is meeting you as you surrender. Okay, as you surrender, you will become connected to your manifesting energy. Love is important, of course, but career is also a loving relationship because you have to get along with the people you work with. And if you're a person who needs abundance and good luck, being in a place of maturity with your emotions will send your ship sailing out, and the ship will be going out to collect your abundance and bring it back to you. But right now, your part of you does not see that the surrender you're doing today is connecting you to your manifesting mastery. Wonderful reading, my dear Roxy. Roxy is a member of my private community. It's over there on WhatsApp. It's no charge to join the community, and I teach exactly what I know how to do. So, those of you who are fascinated by what you've heard so far, do not hesitate. Email me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible with an invitation to join my community. So, let's see. Sophia, Rikesh, awesome. Royal, I see that you're here, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Magnificent Success, for being here and helping me. I have deep love for you, my dear. Midnight, thank you so much for running interference for me. Ah, you guys are so sweet to me. Thank you. Thank you so much because this is sometimes people feel that life is so unfair, don't they? And they don't understand that it is possible to achieve greatness in surprising ways. And you don't have to give me any money at all, ever. All we need is to play our favorites game. So if you tell me your favorite candy, I will pull a card for you. So I see you, Darshi, Shraddha. I see you, Rakesh. You are welcome. Amber, hi, girl. I'm here ready to do readings. All you need to do is tell me your favorite candy. Okay? Hi, Whitney. Welcome. So glad to see you here. Hi, Darshi. I appreciate your question. But we need to have our favorite candy for today, okay? Oh, sorry, I keep bumping. I'm so nervous about pushing the wrong button because last time I did something yesterday where the camera disappeared on me. Vidya, I am so grateful for you that you're playing my game with me, which is the favorite candy game today. Some people get annoyed at me. Can you imagine? Anyway, I need to sip my tea. Mm. Yummy. Thank you for letting me take that little break. Vidya, okay, I'm here for you. Let's draw our card for Vidya. Favorite candy is butterscotch with coffee. I agree. Those taste combinations are fantastic. You guys may wonder, why am I doing the favorite? The favorite allows me into your energy. I always read more accurately when I feel the energy of a favorite. The energy of your request has has like an anchor. You know how an anchor on a boat holds the boat in place? When you come to me with your problem, it anchors the energy and it diminishes it. When you come to me with a favorite, it opens the energy because I feel connected to you. And when I feel that connection energetically, it allows me to read the card more accurately for you. Okay? So let's see what we have here for Vidya. Beautiful name, Vidya. All right, so here we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is an interesting card because what it can indicate is what I call breadcrumbing. So, Vidya, I feel like there's energy here around a relationship, and that the person that you are so wanting to be with, the person who is on your mind night and day, it's like a continual loop of thinking of this one person. Okay, so what you're not seeing is this breadcrumbing. This person only teases you. This person teases you. They give you just enough to keep you in their orbit, but you want far more. You don't want any other people because in your mind, this person is the one. Vidya, this is, okay, let me take a breath. What you're not seeing is that the universe is bringing you loving people every single day. The universe is bringing you people. You walk by them on the street. You see them in the market. You see them at your church services. There are people surrounding you, and they're all little love machines. They're all, each person in your life. And this is important for everyone that's listening. What you're not seeing is if you pin all your joy on the behavior of one person, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, listen in. No human is designed to be your source. It's a big mistake that we make when we're young. I am 71, so I have seen so many humans come in and out of my life. Can we agree? And a lot of them, like 20 years ago when I was 51, I didn't realize that even the strangers on the street, like that if I would greet them and just say hi and open my eyes and look at their eyes, that we exchange love. I didn't realize that when I go to the coffee shop and I get my coffee, that when I connect with that person and see them as a love machine, that I can fill my own cup at the same time they fill my coffee cup. And so this is what you're not seeing. You and everyone else on this call who just thinks there's just one person for me. Not true. You are surrounded by people who have love for you. If you've fallen victim to having a crush on a breadcrumber, it's terrible because they give you just enough to keep you excited and then they go take care of other people. They're not prioritizing you. So please go into the description box, find the tool that I call the soulmate generator, and dive into that tool. You will love it. It gives you directions and it cheers you on so that you can stop focusing on someone who is not giving you what you need. Isn't that the truth? Okay, so going, Jahan is here. I love that. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Okay. Jahan, butterscotch. You're like the third person who likes butterscotch today. That must be a favorite flavor. Remember that as you come into my world, I don't understand how it is that I tune into people's energy. I don't understand it. But I do know from how people respond that the messages cross all religions and all cultures because the divine loves you, period. And I'm here to help you understand how to feel more love. Sophia, what's your favorite candy? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss you. What's your favorite candy, girl? I know that you were here. I think you were here yesterday, and you may have been here when I went into the dark. So Sophia, Jahan, we'll just have you wait for a second because Sophia is Reforna. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. My apologies, my friend. Please forgive me. Okay, let's see what is the card we have for beautiful Sophia, whose favorite candy is Reforna, which I don't know what that is, but it makes me want to Google it and find out. So Sophia, what is it you're not seeing? And good for you for reminding me because I don't want to ignore anyone on these readings. Okay, what you're not seeing, Miss Sophia, who likes Reforna. Okay, what you're not seeing, okay, I feel, Sophia, that you feel like you're stuck. There's something in your life that you want to see making progress. Now, I have to take a sip of my tea. I feel a little bit of scratchiness in my throat, and I'll tell you what that means in just a second. Mm, thank you. Whenever my throat gets scratchy, it's a sign to me that somebody is fearful to speak their truth. Thank you. So, Sophia, I have a sense that what's going on for you is you do speak your truth. You know, you do. You speak up for yourself. But then people get annoyed with you, don't they? So you tell them what you want, and then suddenly they leave or they're not understanding. So I think that you're coming across too strong. Okay. What you're not seeing is that you need to just soften your approach and be softer. Now, I know that you've been through some hard times, Sophia, and I know that you're trying your very best. I know that you're seeking wisdom and guidance, and that you even pray about your situation changing. But you may feel like God is wasting their time, that the divine is not understanding you. But what you're not seeing is that whenever a little problem does not work out, there's always a clue waiting for you. So let's look down here. Can you see that little lantern? I've never noticed it before. I can't believe I've never noticed it. And I've used this card 1,000, well, not that many. I do exaggerate. But here, what we're seeing is there's a clue. There's a clue waiting for you. So, what I want you to do, Miss Sophia, is write down a list of all the people who have disappointed you. Okay? You can go all the way back to school and who disappointed you, who betrayed you, who are the humans that made mistakes. Okay? You have been hurt by humans. Okay? Many people, probably a lot of the people listening. Murphy, Murphy have had hurt feelings, and these people hold clues. Inside of that lantern is the promise of healing. Once you heal the past relationships, you're going to explode into a new sense of yourself. What you're not seeing is that you're anchored into place by your past disappointments. And every time someone disappoints you, even today when I accidentally skipped you and you needed to remind me, there was a part of your heart that was feeling hurt, that somehow Catherine hurt your feelings because she didn't see your Reforna. So these are clues. Whenever you're annoyed, the universe wants you to use that as a tool because your being annoyed is a clue to why you're stuck. Isn't that interesting? The very thing you're praying for is to get unstuck. And the universe is saying, just turn around and look at the clues. So there are a couple of techniques in the description box. One is about money. It's called the magical money machine. And the other one is the soulmate generator. Either one of those will help you investigate why these people have disappointed you. So use those tools. Do consider coming into my community. Um, and I do have a private community on WhatsApp, and you're welcome there. And then I can teach you. Oh, thank you, Magnificent. She put in my email. Oh, I'm so blessed to have the most wonderful supporters. And I do have the happiest channel on YouTube. And even though this is small today, we have a small audience, there is no accident that you're here. The universe wants to fulfill you for sure. So, Magnificent, I'm going to draw a card for you because you have blessed my life. So tell me what your favorite candy is so that I can enjoy it with you. But Magnificent is in my private community and she is working with me with the tools that I provide over there. Every day I create a video that's just for my community. You're welcome, Sophia. It's my pleasure. And I welcome you to come and join me. There's only so much I can do on these readings. I'm so limited. And in my community, I can share more openly. So do come join me. Magnificent. Oh gosh, when I was a little girl, I loved coffee candy, and I haven't had it for such a long time. Y'all might wonder why I ask for a favorite. It's just because it helps me feel your vibe, and then I can read more clearly. So, what is it my magnificent friend is not seeing today? Let's take a peek. And, ooh, very interesting. So, Bina, what we see for you in your magnificent success that you're building is there's a lot of acceleration happening. Okay. There's a lot of pressure because you're sensing there's something ahead, and you are right. Okay. You are right. So when I look at these horses, they're not, um, there's no reins here. The figure is 100% trusting that the horses know what they're doing, and this is not an easy thing. This is not easy because there are how can I say this, there are issues that pull you in two different directions. We always want to chase the light. We always want to know that we are on the right path. And when the light happens, it's very um, bold and exciting, goosebumpy, right? But at the same time, there are shadow parts of our personality that we have to deal with. There, you can't get away from the past. You can move on intellectually and in your mind, and you know that you are not the person you were 5 years ago, but there are shadows in your energy. This is where tapping is useful, meditation is useful. There are lots of tools you can use to bring order into your life. Okay, it's so important. Today, I put out a short that is about order, and so you do want to take a peek at that because something is launching and you are a part of that energy. It makes you feel a little insecure. Notice that one of his feet is on that red scarf. That's your family of origin. And chances are, what's going on with you right now is pulling you into a new relationship with your family of origin. Behind him is this gorgeous purple sea. The purple sea is the sea of divine energy. It's the sea of divine wisdom. It's the sea of the divine. You are being surrounded by potential connection with your inner being, deeper than you've ever known. Behind, we see this beautiful, bold, gold light that is coming to you, but it's coming to you in a way you cannot see. Notice this bolt of light coming right through the situation. As you press in, allow the transitions that are happening. Excuse me. Excuse me. Allow yourself the freedom to speak the truth to yourself. Allow yourself to open your throat chakra. Don't let your voice be silenced. Stand in front of the mirror, Bina, and say, I am 100% ready for what the universe has for me. I'm 100% ready for the good to flow in my life. I'm 100% ready to trust like I've never trusted before. Girl, this is launch day for you. Okay. So, excellent. What a great reading. Thank you. It's a blessing for me to hear that for you. And so I couldn't be more thrilled. So I'm going to read a card for the collective. Right now, I'm going to complete the readings right now because I have a hard finish at 9 o'clock my time. So I'm going to pull a card here for the collective because you who are here right now, you are meant to hear this reading. Okay. Hi, Annie. Annie, if you want to tell me your favorite candy, I will draw you a card. Okay. That's our game today. And so, meanwhile, this is for the collective. This is something you need to hear today. Any of you may pick up on the energy of this reading. This beautiful energy, my dear friends, if you are one of the few people that are seeing this message today, this is such good news. And a cycle of burden is ending, a cycle of pain, a cycle of disappointment and being betrayed, a cycle of having people turn their back on you. So many people have turned their back on you, haven't they? And it hasn't been fair at all. Have you ever wondered how you can have loving feelings towards someone who betrayed you? It's a puzzle, isn't it? Your promise today is a brand new day. As you allow and give these people permission to betray you, I know that sounds very strange, but for reasons that you do not know, people have turned away. It's important that you turn away also and let that all be in the past. Can you see all of these scratchy lines here? Each one of them represents an event or when somebody said something that hurt your feelings. But what we see in the future, look at, see, there's a couple little scratchy marks there, and maybe two over there, one over there. The lesson is you're always going to have disappointments. But once you turn your back on the past disappointments, The little ones in the future are like nothing. The reality is you are more ready for change than you think. A part of you is kind of sick and tired of a part of you because a part of you is tired of being hateful, is tired of being revengeful. A part of you is tired of blaming people. Okay. That's the poor me syndrome. Oh, poor me. Everyone's mean to me. Well, guess what? I can't think of a single human who hasn't gone through this stage. But eventually you learn that rejection is protection. And when somebody rejects you, there is a blessing in it completely for you. So if you're hearing this reading, please be encouraged that your time of pain is coming to an end. In the description box, there's something called the worry cure. Worry is when you are fixated on someone in your past. So go to the worry cure and it'll draw you to a place of release and freedom. The instructions are right there. There's no charge. Do it. Do it today. Get rid of some of those painful things that you have from the past. So, blessings. Hi, Sarah. I'm so glad to see you today. And gummy bears, which is fantastic. Okay, I can do a couple more readings here. I'm kind of on a tight time schedule, but I will definitely do Annie because you were here first, Annie. And you know what? I am doing a low cholesterol diet myself, and I'm drinking green tea instead of coffee. And I want to say, where is Catherine? And what did you do with her? Because I never had a taste for low cholesterol food until lately, so that's kind of bizarre. But I love it because I love having sweets that are good for me. And I haven't tried a dark chocolate bar with chili flavoring, but I will. And then Sarah, gummy bears, I'm definitely going to draw for you. Okay. And Leanne, Kit Kat. Okay. I will go as long as I possibly can. All right. Oops, sorry about that. I lost my little prop here. You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. I'm happy to oblige. Okay, I'm just not going to fuss with that. Okay, so we have our beautiful, let me go back here. Our beautiful, oops, our dark chocolate. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, Annie, this is your card. What are you not seeing, Miss Annie? Okay, Annie, my heart goes out to you. Right now, I just want to say, everybody just hit the hearts for Annie, okay? Because this card is the card of being too hard on yourself. So, what you're not seeing, dear Annie, is as much as you feel like other people may be judging you and that it's hard for you to be yourself, hard for you to speak up, the bottom line is that you are being so hard on yourself. Now, I think this is the eagle pose, isn't it, from yoga? Those of you who are yoginis and yogis, I think yoga would be very helpful for you. I think that as you bend your body and create those restrictions, and then when you release the pose, it allows flow. I do think that if chances are you already practice yoga and maybe you haven't been doing your practice, but it is so important that you honor the part of yourself that's tired of being hard on yourself. Okay, let's take a breath. This is an important day because as you realize that you can set yourself free, that as you release yourself no, to allow yourself the freedom of having made mistakes. Okay, allow yourself the freedom to say, yes, I have messed that up. But the truth is, I did the best I can. When you stop blaming yourself so much, you're going to feel an overwhelming sense of freedom. Okay. For example, with the low cholesterol deal, it does no good to criticize yourself for your past mistakes with your eating. It does zero good. What we're wanting to do is release yourself from the worries about your health. So do take a look at the worry cure. It's right in the description box, easy to find, and follow the directions on that page. As you learn to forgive yourself, you are going to experience more freedom than you ever knew. This is important. You may suspect this is true for yourself, but what you're not seeing is it's critically important. Okay? And Sarah, we have our gummy bears, and I have time for you, Sarah, with the gummy bears. Now, you guys, I'm so sorry that this is a little short today, but tomorrow I'll be back with a full hour of readings and maybe even a little more. So come back and visit me. And Sarah, we've had a lot of swords during today's reading, and that's showing me that there are a lot of people that their mind is like a library of negativity. So, my dear Sarah, is this true for you? Is your mind a library for negativity? Do you allow more negative thoughts than you do positive thoughts? All questions to consider. And if you just happened into this reading and you're wondering what is holding you back, please absorb the truth of this reading for yourself. Now, let's take a look. The Six of Swords is actually really good news, Sarah. So, what you're not seeing is that you are in transition from bondage to freedom. Notice that these three crows have been released from the responsibility of pulling that canoe. How well do you think you could pull a canoe with just a string? Is that the proper tool for a canoe? No. The proper tool is a paddle. But this figure has needed to depend on tools that no longer work. And it's been such a long journey, Sarah. And a lot of it has to do with your family of origin, that your family of origin has not equipped you for today's world. Okay. You're carrying the suitcase of the things that are important to you because how you grew up is very important. But there are new things that you need to finish this transition, whether you're between jobs, between relationships, or you're waiting for some sort of healing in your family. The universe is saying, well done so far, well done so far. But your next steps are really important as you learn to cut yourself off from that library of negative thinking and allow yourself more neutral thoughts, you're going to see the progress. Everybody else sees you're making progress, but you're still a bit hard on yourself, a bit demanding that there's something you could be doing. And you're right. It's to clear out that old library. Now, if you're available, please come and join me on my private community. I actually have a library in my WhatsApp group, and in the library, I share every single expert and tool that I use on the daily. Sometimes people listen to me and they think, wow, she's really got it, or wow, she's got more skill than I do. No, I just have more tools than you do. And not only that, I've developed the discipline over 25 years now of manifesting. I've discovered the discipline of using my own tools. Now, mind you, if I fall into some sort of depression or I get upset or I get frustrated, because yes, I have those issues, I've learned to pivot and I've learned to go to Abraham Hicks. Any YouTube with Abraham Hicks always lifts my spirits. I go to comedians that I love. I watch funny movies and TV shows because laughter always pivots me. So, what this message is for you, Sarah, what you're not seeing is you're almost there. Continue to study and pick up tools that help you because as you clear out that library of negativity, you are going to see a real upsurge in what's approaching in your life. Okay. All right. So let's go forward here. I think I have time for one more. Leanne, Kit Kat. Let's go. What is it that's something about a Kit Kat bar? I can almost hear the commercial in my mind. So for Leanne, what is it that universe has for you? What are you not seeing? Okay. Oh, you know what, Leanne? This card showed itself at the very start of this reading. And so I think it's quite poetic that this is closing out our reading because what you're not seeing is this part of you. Okay, you have repaired your heart best you can. You have stitched together the disappointments from the past, but the fact is, you are still losing sleep. There's still a part of you that's crying out for relief. So let's all take a breath. I know that everyone who hears this has had similar experiences where there's a part of you that is just so sad and a part of you that's wanting relief desperately. But what you're not seeing, my dear, dear Leanne, look at how these tendrils of the heart are out here. There are people that love you that are trying to help you. There are people praying for you, lifting up your energy, and it's coming from places you cannot see. So just know, my dear friend Leanne, you are not alone. There are people that understand the pain that you're going through. The pain has kind of shaped them. There's some people that have been through so much and the pain has shaped their life. What I want to say to you, Leanne, is watch in your world, watch for a new friend to come who's very much older than you, a friend who you have zero emotional attachment to, but they have wisdom. There's a new neighbor in my neighborhood here. She's 91 years old. Her husband passed last October, a year ago, October. They were married 70 years. I'm 71 years old. They were married almost my whole lifetime. When I started chatting with her, she's sharp as a tack. And we've already visited 3 times. I've only known her about 1 week. She loves when I come over and chat with her. And I love talking to her because she's been through some terrible times. Her father died when she was 5 years old. And this lady is filled with stories of survival. She still loves her life at 91. And me, as your mentor here, I have my moments where I have to let this little child in me feel the sadness that's there. Because if I don't, I'm blocking my own good. So the woman I met, she's just like this tree. Pain has bent her, but she always rose and grew towards the light. And that's this message for you, my dear Leanne. There are people in your life right now who will befriend you and they will stand in. They're like surrogate moms, surrogate sisters, surrogate spouses, and they're here on the planet to uplift you. You don't have to tell them, you don't have to do boo hoo, you don't have to be poor me. Look at my life. This one left and that one left and this one cheated and that one cheated. No, we don't talk about that. We just say to the person, I've been through some tough times. I bet you have too. And then let them tell you how they survived. You will recognize this people. It's almost like they have a glow about them. You won't be able to resist. And if my voice is drawing you, come be in my community. Every day I do a reading. Every day I do a little video where I inspire my students. And it's no charge to belong. So please do come. I'll be back here tomorrow doing more readings, and I hope you'll join me then. I release you to your day, my dear friends. Go forth and prosper and know there's abundant love for you here. Bye now.